Hi, my name's Pharaoh, and today I've been on my freighter base messing around with upside down parts, and it occurs to me that there's some theory about how upside down parts work that might be worth explaining. So I'm going to quickly show you how I put together this upside down walkway, and along the way explain the theory of why and how wires can be turned upside down. So let's get to that. We're going to use the universal adjacency glitch. We're going to position this short-range teleporter such that the cable point is in line with where we're going to build. Then the universal adjacency is a two-step process. We store the short-range teleporter in the cache by hitting toggle edit build at the same time as toggle wiring, and we check the first point on the menu, making sure that it says place wire if we're pointing away from any building parts. We then copy a door, position it where we want the short-range teleporter to be, which is conveniently snapped so we know it will always be in the correct direction, and then hit toggle wiring at exactly the same time as place wire, which then positions the original part that we stored in the cache in the same alignment as that door. We now have a teleport cable snap point. So what I did there is I went to a part, switched to wire, and then toggled round until I got to the teleport cable. And then we can see our teleport cable connection, and we can drag to and from that point. Next, we want to make a glitch point that is in the position we want our upside down part. So we're going to use a couple of corridors, and that second corridor will be where we will glitch to, and I can place another corridor on top of it. Now the idea here is we're going to create two wires, or two teleport cables in this case, and we're going to use a door, and we're going to drag to the bottom here from 2 points on either side of the corridor. So one from here to the bottom and one from here to the bottom. And that's going to be a very tight angle, and that will help us turn our wire upside down, but I'll explain that as we go along. So first we'll delete this bottom corridor, and we will use a wire glitch on this bottom corridor, which then gives us a wire directly underneath, which we will then switch to the teleport cable and connect it to our short-range teleporter point. Now that's directly in line, but obviously slightly diagonal, but that doesn't matter in this case. Next we're going to get a door. We have a door around here somewhere. And we're going to glitch on this side. Again, change to the teleporter cable and connect it to our point. Now we have two cables, and the angle between them is greater than 90 degrees, which means that each of the points would actually be the right way up still. And then we no longer need that first point because that's at a slope and we want a level wire eventually. So we're going to delete the short-range teleporter, which will also delete the cable. So next we're going to glitch to this cable down here from the other side of the corridor. So let's grab another door, position it on the other side of the corridor, glitch to a wire, switch to the cable and connect it. And this leaves us with an angle that's less than 90 degrees, which technically turns upside down that second wire. So now we no longer need that first wire. So let's take a look at that cable. Let's just select any part, switch to wire, and then switch across to the teleport cable, and we can see the end of that cable and its direction. And we want to look at it from roughly where we're going to glitch. So over here, and we're going to glitch in that direction. If we line ourselves up, we can see that the top of that symbol is actually at the bottom from the way we're looking at it. So relatively, it's upside down. Next, we want to make a level cable. So we're going to glitch any room onto the position that is snapped against the original point. And then we can wire glitch, switch to the cable, and then connect to our upside down point and delete that other cable, leaving an entirely upside down cable. So both ends have a point that it's upside down. So now if I wanted to glitch to that teleport cable, let's say for instance an upside down walkway, catwalk, I would switch to the wire, cycle to the teleport cable, and then just do a wire glitch. So place wire and toggle wiring at the same time as each other. And there we have an upside down walkway. So one of the interesting things about upside down parts is that, for instance, this platform has like a small narrow walkway, so it could be used for a more... Now you can walk straight through it, but we could put a barrier along there, we could put some other part that stopped us walking into it. But it looks pretty nice, and it opens up across the different sides, and we could theoretically open it up further by putting a normal walkway down there somewhere and just having one upside down and one the other way up. In fact, let me just show you what that looks like, because it's not how you might think it would. They're mismatched up and down, but that actually could be quite handy because you could have it opening up to something else and that could be hidden underneath. But either way, this is one of the reasons I was turning things upside down and messing around with it, because I quite like this look. So there you go, the how and why of upside down parts in No Man's Sky freighter building. I've been Pharaoh. If you've enjoyed this video, then hit that like button. And I'll see you soon for some more tips for the day. Goodbye.